The Lego Batman movie is directed by Chris McKay and stars Will Arnett as Batman. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole video like that. I just wanted to open my video like that because I thought it would be funny. But after doing it, I can tell it probably wasn't. The Lego movie, still to this day, is one of the most surprising movies I've ever seen. I saw that movie and I had no expectations for it. I thought it was a giant product placement movie. I thought it was going to be terrible, and it was hilarious. It was one of the funniest animated films of that year, and it has now started a franchise. And of course, one of the most popular characters in history of anything is Batman, so Lego has a Batman, so you know that's going to happen, and it did. The Lego Batman movie sees our favorite Caped Crusader dealing with the fact that he doesn't have a family. He's pretty depressed about that, but he has a hard time admitting it. Even though everyone around him is constantly trying to let him know that, hey, it's okay, I'm your buddy, he's like, no, I'm Batman, I work alone, leave me be. I'm gonna sing rap and do karate, I'm awesome. That's right, Batman raps in this movie, so I mean, there's definitely something to look forward to, that's for sure. I went into this movie really excited because it's a combination of two things that I love. My favorite superhero of all time, and Legos. These are both things I grew up with. And I am so happy to say I had a great time with this movie. This movie was a complete blast from start to finish. The animation is really spectacular, but these are things that have become expected nowadays. You expect movies like this to look technically fantastic. But the color scheme they used to make this movie looked really gorgeous. A lot of bright oranges and dark colors to create the Lego Gotham City. But these are things I expected going in. What I'm really happy they maintained was a fantastic sense of humor. The first Lego movie was very funny, and this movie has so many jokes. It feels so packed in there where almost every second is a joke. That is a bit of an issue that I have with this movie, and it's the same basic issue I had with the first Lego movie. This movie is really funny, but sometimes the humor is so fast and so furious that it just keeps coming at you and coming at you and coming at you that it can be a little hard to keep up. It gets a little frenetic, and since there are so many jokes, sometimes it's actually hard to focus on one because you're still laughing from another, and then another one is made, and then there are times where you feel like you've had a laugh exhaustion, where you've giggled and chuckled so many times that you're just like, okay, I get it, they're making more funnies now. Okay, that was funny. That was funny too. Okay, oh wow, okay, there's a lot of jokes. Whew, that was funny. So if my biggest negative with this movie is that there are so many jokes that you can't always focus on them, that's a very minute negative. This was a total blast. I really genuinely had a great time with this film. Will Arnett was hilarious as the voice of Batman. This movie understands how to poke fun at Batman's history all the way back to the 60s, and even before that, there's a brief joke at the old 1940s Batman black and white cereal. Not food cereals, but, you know, cereal like that. And a lot of jokes about the previous Batman movies, which a lot of them really hit home for me because, as I said, I've been a fan of this guy since I was a little boy. So it was really cool to see a movie that understood what to make fun of when it comes to Batman and what to really exploit when it comes to this character. Which leads me into something I do want to say. If you're the type of person that doesn't like pop culture references in movies, or you're annoyed when movies acknowledge that other movies exist, like if that's really a thing for you, a pet peeve, then this film is going to annoy you because there's a lot of them. But if you're the kind of person that understands that that type of humor is exactly what they're going for, that type of very sarcastic, ironic humor, then you're going to be right at home. What they did with the Joker in this movie I thought was brilliant. They have him in a not romantic relationship with Batman, where he really just wants Batman to admit that Batman loves to fight him, that Batman truly hates the Joker, that he needs the Joker to feel complete. And Batman can't do that. And so the Joker feels betrayed. And it's just the way they go that route was hilarious. I loved it. It does follow a similar string of events that the original Lego movie did. There's a big song. That movie had Everything is Awesome. This one has Batman rapping about how incredible he is. I'll take Batman rapping about how incredible he is because just on concept alone, that's genius. But it does follow a similar string of events that the Lego movie did. It tries to harness that exact tone. So if you're okay with the fact that this is another family movie with a lot of big sarcastic humor and a lot of fun action sequences and a whole bunch of different characters that Lego can use at its disposal, and there's a lot. As I said, the jokes can get a little bit too frenetic at times. There was one moment where, during a scene, Batman asked if the Suicide Squad was going to help him. And Barbara Gordon was like, no. And I was like, okay, they referenced it. And then, like, literally 1 minute later, Batman makes a joke about how getting a team of criminals together to fight other criminals is stupid. And I'm like, you just referenced the Suicide Squad positively, and now you're making fun of them. So sometimes the jokes are so fast that it's almost like they didn't even realize they don't always make sense together. That's really my only issue with the film. If they just kind of harnessed the jokes and made the tone a little more consistent between the serious family stuff they have in this film and all of that frenetic humor, then I think that would have improved the film. But overall, as I said, I really enjoy this movie, and I can't wait to pick it up on Blu-ray and watch it again. I'm going to give the Lego Batman movie a B+. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I do have some cool news for you. I got a super early screening for Logan. I just found out yesterday. Unfortunately, I was planning on the entire month of February being X-Men reviews of movies that I haven't reviewed. I've already filmed all 4 of the videos I'm going to do, X-Men 1, 2, 3, and an Origins review with the Flick Pick. They were going to go up once a week leading up to the March 3rd premiere of Logan. Unfortunately, I guess not really unfortunately, I got a super early screening for Logan, and that's going to be in the middle of February. So you're going to get a big influx of X-Men reviews here pretty soon, starting this Sunday with the first X-Men, leading all the way up to Origins, because those are the X-Men films I haven't reviewed on this channel. Guys, you're the best. Look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you once again, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.